So the natural leader session was very productive. One of the things that we came out with was that we wanted to create a social network of natural leaders. Within this social network, you can find a youth resource map where anybody can go, click on your local area, and see what kind of regional events are happening led by you, for you, work opportunities, green play and green pay is a term. But ultimately what we want this social network to be is to be a kind of a steering committee, creative committee for the summit in 2009. We want to hold the summit. This summit, the main goal of the summit is how do we amplify the voice of getting youth outside? How do we amplify that youth voice? How do we get youth into the outdoors?
I was going to say, can you guys hear me?
One of the other things that we talked about was in regards to being a leader. Leaders have the ability to motivate others. So we were all nominated as leaders. So it's our job, it's our objective to go back and touch junior leaders pretty much. And it's like, okay, to keep everything going, to keep everything moving, because we're going to be the next generation of folks to carry on the outdoor movement, to teach people the importance of taking care of our world, of our earth. So it's kind of like us working together, creating a strong network of resources among us with the different states that we represent, and coming together to really be effective resources for one another. But expect some great things from out of us as we continue to work and develop it. I think the first session served as a great opportunity for us to get to know each other's ideas and throw each other's ideas at us, and find ways to really communicate and keep the dialogue going, even beyond this conference.
Just to wrap it up, some of the other things that we wanted to see in the summit: expand the Natural Leaders Network, environmentors, peer-to-peer, our Elders Council, see them involved in the summit, professional development workshops, how can we take this back and create our own groups, guest speakers inspiring at different levels, post-high school, under 18, how do we get them involved and their voices amplified. So we kind of decided that we weren't probably the best group to answer this question. How do we amplify the youth voice in this movement? The best way was to bring all of you to one place and try to answer that question.
The goal is primarily to bridge the gap between generations as well. Not excluding, in our group, we coined the term elders. Not excluding our elders as well, but for us as the young leaders, or the natural leaders, to go ahead and look to you guys as insightful resources to us, so that way we can go ahead and take the information that you give us to give to the junior natural leaders, and they can go ahead and give it to the age groups that we're going to work with. So that way, the information that everyone gives, or all the information that we get, is going to be funneled through all the appropriate channels, all the way from the youngest age group to our elders.
Great job, exciting job. And just to remind everybody, we, the board of directors of the Children in Nature Network, and we ran the idea by the grassroots leadership team, love the idea of having about 10% of the population of those participants at this year's grassroots gathering be in that age group. And many of you know that we had more nominees. We had nominees coming in from all over. We had a waiting list of people to be here. This is an outstanding group of folks who are with us, and we thank you for being here. And the funding was provided by the Sierra Club. For it.